Hey, what's up? Chef Jesse here. How's everybody doing today? Well, today we are going to be making we're going to be grilling some chicken. Not on the grill, not outdoors, not in my balcony because I don't have a balcony. I'm going to do this on the stove top. I'm going to be using actually this one of my second favorite cast iron skillet, which has the little grooves in them, right? So I'm going to be making I'm going to grill the chicken. I'm marinating the chicken right now as we speak, right here. Hey. So I'm gonna make some rice-a-roni. Yeah, we like rice-a-roni. I like rice-a-roni. So out of a box. But rice-a-roni is good. I'm making actually the chicken. Well, I have two types here, so I don't know. But we'll think of something. And then I'm gonna be having a salad on the side of cucumbers and the rice. So I wanted you to show. The cucumber salad that I'm making. It's sort of like a pickle type of cucumbers. I like making it a day ahead of time because it gets the flavors in it. But I don't have any time to do it. So today I'm going to be doing cucumber salad, and I'm going to sort of pickle them more or less. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to peel them. I'm going to show you how it's done. So let's get this started. I'm going to peel my cucumbers. Let me peel my cucumbers, and I'll be right back. So folks, I am going to show you that I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this cucumber. Okay, there you go. Okay, so you can't see my face, but you can see what I'm doing. So what's important is for you to see what I'm doing, not my face. Okay. So I cut cut the bottom off here, so I could lay it flat, and I'm gonna cut it straight down the line. Here we go, like that. Okay. So we can do the same thing to the other one, and then we're gonna cut that tip off. Yeah, oh my God, this can is closed. What's going on? Okay, so, and I'm going to go down here. And this is what I'm going to show you is how to get the seeds out. This is one way I take the seeds out. I take a spoon, and just like this, I take it, I squeeze, and I take all the seeds out. Look how simple this thing is. Okay, all the seeds came out. Look at that. Okay, look at that, look at that, look at that. Okay, you got it? Do it again. Put the spoon, finger in the back, and just like a scoop, scrape down, and you get rid of all the seeds. Look at that. And it looks like a little boat there. Okay. You got me so far? Okay, so now I got the both cucumbers here. And you can use more cucumbers. I mean, I'm just using two because, and just cut them into like, you see, look like half moons. And if you have a seed or two in there, it doesn't matter. No big deal if you have a seed or two in there. But I got most of them out. Okay, so you can see they look like little half moon, half seed. There you go. And we can cut this one in there like that. Okay, no big deal. Push that to the side. And the same thing. Look how easy. Okay, just watch your fingers at the end. And here you go, look, folks, look at that. Okay, we're gonna put this in this blue bowl that I got in here. So, I tell you, I learned this recipe from a friend of mine. She watches my videos. She knows who she is. Thank you for this recipe. And actually, friends of mine in Florida made this, and they love it. So some people do follow my recipes once in a while, and I like that. I don't get paid for this, so whether you like it or not, whether you make it or not, it's up to you. I'm telling you, this stuff is good. Okay. You gotta watch my videos though. People asking me for questions. I said, I'm not gonna answer that. That's why I do the video for. So I'm not gonna waste my time doing a video and then you're gonna ask me how to do it in a private message. Come on. Watch the video. If anything, you'll get some amusement out of it, okay? Because I'm a comedian. And a chef. So there you go. Cutting board is nice and clean. I cleaned it last night. So cleaned it with Clorox. Disinfected it and rinse it out. Okay. So I got these pieces of cucumbers. I don't know. Maybe I'll cut them up into pieces like that. Yeah, this one has a couple of seeds. We can take the seeds out. We can cut out the seeds. There you go. Look at that. Okay. And if you got some seeds in it, it doesn't matter. Seeds, not gonna kill you. Okay. And then I'm gonna get some onion. I got a pretty big onion here. And okay, so I got my cucumbers in that bowl. Okay. And I'm gonna start cutting up my onions. So yeah. So folks, I got some onions in there, and I had some onions from the other day, so I put them in there, and then I'm gonna put it. I just cut them in half. I cut a big wheel in half, and then I just cut them in slightly. So I'm just gonna break them apart like this. Okay. Like I said, these things taste better when you do it for overnight. It's terrific. My friend makes it. She showed me the recipe, and it's terrific. But you can do it the same day. It doesn't matter. So I got cucumbers in there, and I got onions. I'm gonna wash my hands because I got that onion flavor. So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna put some water in here, some cold water. Just gonna soak them in there, soak this in there. That's why I said the more you leave it in there, the better it tastes. I'm gonna put some olive oil into this water. And let me see if I can find my olive oil. There we go. So I'm gonna, the whole bottom of this thing is almost empty, so I'm gonna pour the olive oil in there. Hey, okay, just enough. A couple of tablespoons. Okay, so let's mix this up. Get a spoon, mix this olive oil up, like so, with water. Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is put some sugar in here. Okay, I'm gonna put some sugar. Like I said, I'm not measuring. I'm a couple of tablespoons of sugar. Okay, a couple of tablespoons of sugar. This is gonna help break up all this up here. And I said, like, if you leave it overnight or a couple of days, it tastes much better than all you wait. I'm going to be using, I don't want to use vinegar. I'm going to be using some red wine vinegar. Okay, I'm just going to put a couple of drops in there. That's pretty strong. Okay. And then I'm going to put some sugar. I put sugar in there already. And I'm going to put some salt again. The salt is almost finished. So, there you go. There's nothing in there actually. Well, there is. I'm just going to break this out of here and wash your fingers. Okay. And I'm just going to put, it's about a tablespoon and a half of salt. Okay, there you go. And I'm going to put some garlic powder in there because, I love garlic. The original recipe didn't call for garlic, but I love garlic. So I'm going to put a tablespoon or less of garlic. There's definitely enough garlic. I'm telling you. And I'm going to mix this up. I'm going to put this in the fridge. And like I said, if you leave this overnight, it really, really takes it. And even not even overnight, you leave it for a couple of days. And this will stay for a couple of days. And it really tastes good. So let me just taste this liquid. Tastes good, folks. So I'm going to let this soak in there and get cold in there in the fridge. It's going to not taste like I said, with a couple of days in there, but it will do the trick. It'll be nice and refreshing and cool, and it definitely needs a little bit more salt in there. So we're gonna open up another salt. Okay, we got salt there. Let me see. I got stuff in these cabinets that I don't even know, folks. So let's open this salt. Don't make it too salty. You can always add salt at the end, So if you need salt, you can always put salt at the end. And okay, so mix this up. There you go. But I want the water to be a little bit salty, so the salt can get into the cucumber and get that flavor. Let me see. I think that's enough. I don't want to overdo it. So if I find the cover, I have to cover some of it on here. Oh, there we go. So we're gonna cover this up, take it to the fridge, and leave it in the fridge while I cook the rest of the food, and it'll get nice and cold and refreshing. So folks, this is the I'm making chicken and garlic rice-a-roni. And a lot of people don't know and never try rice-a-roni. I grew up on rice-a-roni. My mother made rice-a-roni all the time, different flavors. So I'm making 2 boxes of this because I want some left over for tomorrow. So I'm putting 1 box. So I'm doubling up the ingredients. So whatever it calls for, you double it up. It calls for 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm putting in 4 because I'm using 2 boxes. So So, what the trick to this is you gotta brown the vermicelli, which is like the noodles, and the rice. You gotta brown it, and you're gonna brown it using butter. Okay. Then when it's nice and brown, you're gonna add the water and the seasoning that comes with it, and then you're just gonna cook it like regular rice. And let's see. Okay, so we're gonna cook this for a while. And we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna brown the rice and vermicelli. Okay. So let's get that. Once that butter gets melted, then I'll start to brown this, and it should be good. Then we cover it up and we start cooking it just like rice. And then the chicken will be the last thing we cook because the chicken's gonna cook up pretty quick. Okay, so stay tuned. So folks, there you go. It's all browned, you know, more or less. You don't want to burn it. So the noodles are vermicelli noodles are browned, and it looks like this. Let me show you. Okay. Now it calls for, each box calls for 2.5 cups of water. So I'm making 2 boxes, so it's double. So I have 2.5 right here. Let me get the mix actually. Using 2 envelopes for the mix. Make sure you put this when the water's cold. This way you don't get the lumps. So you got to do this quickly, okay? Well, slowly but quickly. We're going to do 2 cups of water and 2 cups of water. Well, actually 2 cups. I didn't want to put more. So we're gonna stir in these 2 seasoning bags. There we go. And this is chicken and garlic flavor. So it should be good. So I empty those flavors out, mix the water, and that's it, folks. Look how simple that is. Just mix it up. Bring this to a boil. And when it boils, I'm gonna put the cover on, and then I'm gonna slowly simmer it. Okay. So when it boils, I'm going to reduce the heat, and then we just put the cover on and then simmer. Let it simmer. So folks, my rice-a-roni is boiling. I'm going to put the cover on it. I'm going to lower the flame, and I'm going to let this simmer. It's going to take about 15 to 20 minutes, and keep eye on it. Then when the water's evaporated, then you fluff it up like you do rice. And then my salad is getting nice and cold, my cucumber salad. And we'll start cooking the chicken. The chicken, like I said, has been marinating for a while. And I'm going to grill it on the cast iron skillet, nothing fancy, and take it from there. So don't go nowhere. So folks, my rice-a-roni is almost done, about another minute or 2. Now I'm going to start grilling my chicken. So let me warm up my cast iron skillet and I'll show you how I start grilling it. So folks, look, my chicken is almost done. It's cooking. It's got all the nice ingredients in there, and I just added some lime juice in there from the fresh lime, just to get the flavor in there. Look at that. Oh yeah. Got about 2 more pieces to fry to grill, and then we're gonna go to the table. Well, folks, this looks good. Let's go to the table, because like always, everything looks good at the table. So folks, I'm at the table now, and what we did here, what we created here was a rice-a-roni, garlic chicken flavor rice-a-roni. I have grilled chicken breast, and I topped it with some pico de gallo, which I had in the fridge, and I wanted to make this look a little fancier. So I threw some pico de gallo on top of the chicken, and then I threw, of course, slices of lime on top of it and cilantro, just to give it flavor. And then we have what I do is a sort of a cucumber salad or pickled sort of salad. It usually tastes better the next day, and the next day, and the next day, you know. But there was no time for that, so we just did it real quick. Onions in there, cucumbers, water, sugar, salt, some garlic powder, and I think that was it. Yeah. So okay. So hopefully we're good. And then I'm gonna let's turn around and show you what's going on. So there goes the main course. Look at that. Oh my God! Look at that chicken. It's grilled on a cast iron skillet in my kitchen. My miniature kitchen made of some more. Those are not look nice. Look at that. Those are not look nice. And like always, the table looks like this. And those wooden bowls right there you see is going to be for my cucumber salad. And I'm going to unveil it right now. Oh, look at that. So like I said, it's got olive oil in it. It's got vinegar, salt, sugar. It's like a sort of pickled sort of, but it, of course, like I said, we just did it quickly, and it won't taste like when it tastes like a couple of days. Really, really has a lot of flavor of the onion flavor and everything in there. But this is the best we can do today. So cover that up, and then let's turn this on to the table. Oh, cameras all over the place. Let's go and sit down, and I'll tell you. I can only tell you how it tastes. So let's try the cucumber salad. Like I said, if you have this in the fridge for a couple of days, it tastes really, really good.
We can just watch the strippers come in later.
Nevertheless, tastes good. I'm gonna try some of the chicken. Chicken's got some pico de gallo on top of it. Okay.
You been drinking? Me and A had some wine in the house. I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah. I wanted to talk to you too.
I'll go first. I gotta make it my number one priority. To limit my exposure to potentially damaging conversations.
For-
That shit.
Sure.
Everything tastes good. Excuse me.
So,
And that's it for tonight.
over the next couple of years.
Tomorrow we're gonna have some pizza, and 4th of July we'll have pizza and a salad, and very simple. Stay tuned for that. And what can I say? Have a great night. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like always, I don't have professional equipment, so I can't do video with my face, my body, my hands preparing the food. It just can't happen. But if you have any equipment that you want to donate, please do so. I'll send you my address. If not, donate some money so I can buy equipment. Oh yeah, okay. Anyway, just a little humor there. It's the best I can do. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.